My name is Donagh Berry and I'm what's called a quantitative geneticist here at Teagasc, where I look at the ancestry of individuals and based on that I can try to work out statistically what the performance of an individual will be. So for example, if the parents or grandparents are high milk producers, then I would predict based on genetics that the offspring will be high producers. As well as a geneticist, I'm also a beef and sheep farmer and have a few rescue ponies on my farm. The dairy production system is extremely complex, running all the way from soil to society. And it's crucially important that we appreciate that. So any changes that we make in that chain, we understand both the upstream and downstream ramifications as such. So the environmental component within the economic breeding index is really trying to improve our efficiency of production. So we're selecting for increased milk solids while holding the size of the cow consistent. And evidence has clearly shown that over the last 20 years, we've improved the efficiency by 14%. Now there's a huge amount more we can do. The greatest example is to actually include methane itself within our breeding index. To deliver that, we need to collect a lot of data on individual cows' methane producing and figure out how much of that is actually due to genetics. Early indications are around 10 to 15% of the differences amongst animals, of which is a huge difference in how much methane they produce, is genetically driven. So that means we can breed for it. Importantly, however, it has to be within our overall breeding index because we can't just select for one trait in isolation like methane intensity. So within our breeding index, what we will be trying to do is to increase the productivity of animals, increase their health status, improve their reproductive capabilities, while at the same time reducing how much methane they burp out on a daily basis. Greenbreed is a Department of Agriculture funded project in dairy, beef and sheep that was initiated around 3 to 5 years ago with the goal of understanding and quantifying what type of variability exists in the methane produced by those three species. We actually didn't know before then. So what we have worked out is that around 10 to 15% of the variability in dairy, beef and sheep, actually very, very similar, is due to genetic differences. And that has prompted the development of new programs, VistaMilk, Meat Technology Ireland, and several others, which are trying to delve into that a little bit more to understand, can we breed for more lower emitting animals, but also understand the implications of that. So the methane is not actually produced by cows, despite what people think. It's produced by the bugs inside one of the cow's 4 stomachs. So if we do breed for animals that produce more methane, why? What's happening? Is it because there's fewer bugs? Is it because the bugs aren't producing the methane? What we're trying to do as scientists, of course, is understand the ramifications of some of the things that we're changing through breeding. Also, while I'm here talking about animal breeding to reduce methane, there's a whole other stream of research within VistaMilk and Teagasc on plant breeding to reduce the methane producing abilities of the animals that consume it, but also the other components, like its reliance on inorganic fertilizers.